Hey, hey, hey. Up next in our readings, we have Cancer. And what messages does Divine have for Cancer in this season? Cancer, you had cards jumping out, jumping out, jumping out. The first card you got, Cancer, was give your relationship a try, a chance. Work on your partnership. The other cards that you had come out with this is forgiving and learning, true love, and past life relationships, and this came out in reverse. So, with all this together, the story. Your first card, give your relationship a chance. So, Cancer, what Spirit is wanting you to do is work on your partnership. I don't know if you are with someone right now and maybe you're going through something, but Spirit wants you to work on it, but with instructions. With instructions. Forgiving and learning. And past life relationships coming out like this. Okay. In reverse. This looks like it is a true love, soulmate energy. You all have known each other in a past life. And what you are to receive this time, or better yet, do, is what may have caused you all to separate in a past life. Forgiving and learning. Forgive yourself. Learn better and do better for yourself. Don't let past situations, don't let shame, don't let guilt, don't let things that maybe you may have seen growing up that was normalized, that is really not normal. And I'm not a fan of that. Normal, abnormal, I'm not a fan of that. But things that maybe were not right, that you even knew growing up it wasn't right, but somehow you still integrated it into your present day. Let that go, because it's a bloodline thing. It's a generational curse. These are habits that have carried on from generation to generation to generation. And you and this person, this energy, may have encountered each other in a past life. And you're traveling down the same road. Forgive and learn. Forgive you. Forgive your ancestors. What a lot of people don't understand when we speak of forgive and forget is because you're not doing it to gain brownie points in heaven. You forgive and forget for your betterment. And that includes forgiving and learning and doing better of your ancestors and elders. We don't know what those that came before us had to go through. Until you sit with Spirit, you sit and you have those deep shadow work. That shadow work is important to help you see, you know what? It wasn't that so and so didn't love me or nurture me. They didn't know how. They weren't taught. They weren't shown that. And it wasn't because those that should have nurtured them and loved on them, it's not that they didn't. They were in survival mode. And many of us, at some point or another in our life, have been in survival mode. And when you're in survival mode, until you recognize and even know what survival mode is, and you learn and get the treatments and tools to heal, to get out of survival mode and go into living and loving and laughing mode, you stay there. And it is a cycle from generation to generation to generation to generation. But once you address it, identify and learn and get the tools, you then come work to heal, to get out of survival mode. And that can be a lifelong healing process. And there's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes our actions project out to others. And we don't even know it. We don't realize it. Especially those that are closest to us. Because they're right there. And they're really trying to stick it out with us. And vice versa. And for you, Cancer, I feel like that is part of your purpose here, is to break that generational chain from your bloodline. And this companion, your partner, you all have been together before. And you didn't get it before, or vice versa, however it applies. But you have been giving again the opportunity in this lifetime to achieve that. Now, if it's toxic, if it's whether it's verbal, physical, financial, whatever, to the point of abuse, get out. We don't stay for that. We get out. Do the work. And sometimes that's the lesson. Sometimes the lesson is we stayed in situations we should have got out of. And by you breaking that, and that doesn't mean it has to be ugly, it has to be loud and belligerent. It doesn't mean that. But what it does mean is you have to love yourself first. Love yourself enough to say, this isn't right. And that's okay. But love yourself enough to go, I don't deserve to hurt. I don't deserve to hurt someone else. Because the truest love is love of ourselves first. And that will project out to others. Sticking around because you have children, or we've been together, well, we've been together all this amount of time, but you've been battling the whole time. Cancer, you deserve better. Are putting someone else first before yourself. And that's not making the other person a bad person. That's not it whatsoever. But this is about breaking those generational curses. Your energy is heavy right now, Cancer. But it's okay, because we all have been there. And we'll be in heavy energy again until we lift it. And that's okay. It's a process. Anyone who's so healed, so, well, I've worked on me, I don't need to do this and that. Watch out for those type of people. I don't care what their title is. Watch out for them. Healing is a continuous process, a lifetime commitment, and you're worth it, Cancer. Remember, God loves you. I love you. You love you.